I think that my parents are a big believer of giving back to the community, especially my mom, and so on all of us, that to give back to people who help us along the way. Our community has done so much for me, for my family, and now I think it's the time for me to do the same. And my roots here is in Taiwan, and I see that there is a need to help Taiwan in another different aspect. And I think that's where Hello Taiwan comes in.
This week on Taiwan Talk, we're taking a look at an organization which is trying to raise Taiwan's visibility on the international stage. Founded in 2018, Hello Taiwan is dedicated to letting the world better understand Taiwan, its people and culture, and at the same time do charity work to demonstrate Taiwan's compassion and goodwill. Ming Chiang is the president of Hello Taiwan. He was born and raised in Chiayi, but moved with his family to New York as a young teen, and today is a successful businessman in America. But for him, helping others has always been an important part of his career, which is where Hello Taiwan fits in.
Hello Taiwan is a nonprofit organization, and our mission, it's very basic, is to bring the international assistance to Taiwan.
You're trying to maybe raise the visibility of Taiwan?
Yeah, more than just awareness. We want to get interactions between Taiwan and global communities. And so we have to get involved with events so we can get people involved.
And events can include cultural events. Can they include other types of events too?
Yeah, we have done a lot of cultural events, and whether it's music, it could be sports, it could be concert performings, and it could be some of the themed events. Like bubble tea is a great way to promote Taiwan. So we've done a lot of events.
Everybody loves bubble tea. Okay.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay. And so, like with the cultural events, are these mainly like Taiwanese performers going to America, or does this include like American performers coming to Taiwan too?
Mostly performers coming to United States.
Okay.
Or we have Taiwanese Americans in the States that do performance.
Any recent events you have done which kind of stand out from the rest?
Oh, one of the most kind of put us on the map is that Mets Taiwan Day event. What made that event special in 2021 was that Mets organization was kind enough to do a jersey for every fan who bought a ticket to that event.
And so what was special about the jersey?
They actually put Taiwan and number one on the back,
okay.
Which is kind of unique. Up to that point, no one has seen a professional-looking jersey like that.
So I was looking at some of the news I saw about your organization, and it included that you met with U.S. President Joe Biden.
Yes.
And it was during the Asian American, Native, Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And so what was the significance of doing this meeting with the president during that time? How were you able to set up that meeting? I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. And what did you discuss? Well,
a lot of the member of Congress, they themselves, the PI community members, and so they want to use that the Heritage Month to promote we all people to get to know that we are really committed to the community. So we have Senator Duckworth, as well as Congressman Roger Kashmodi, that initiated the outreach to local community leaders and bring them to D.C. to meet with President Biden. And fortunately, that Hello Taiwan that was among one of the invitees, and me and my deputy director attended that meeting, and we had a discussion with President Biden.
So you were one of many different organizations that were represented that day in the meeting?
That's right.
And I mean, this was a very special occasion for you, a chance for you to get your voice heard in the White House. What message did you share with the president?
Well, just something interesting. So both me and Darren, my the right-hand person, we are both wearing our Hello Taiwan pin. So immediately, President Biden noticed that we have this pin. So he asked when we are from Taiwan, and we politely acknowledge we are from Taiwan. And I go on to explain what Hello Taiwan, our organization, what do we do, basically to promote awareness to Taiwan and again try to earn the U.S. support. And so we we have a couple of pleasantries, and President Biden tell us that he's a big supporter of Taiwan, and we I don't know exactly all the pleasantry, but he's basically saying something about that he liked Taiwan, etc. And the first opportunity I get to really talk to President Biden, I told him about a movie that I was involved with. It's called The Invisible Nation.
So during the meeting with the president, you just told him about the movie?
So literally, I had to tell him about what the movie is about. So I explained the movie is a documentary about Taiwan. And we have a lot of interviewees that in the film, including President Tsai, and at the time was Ambassador Bei Kim, as well as many Taiwanese leaders in the film. But not just all entirely Taiwanese leaders. We also have Speaker Pelosi in the film as well. So it was a very well-made movie by that director, Melissa Hope.
And so why this movie? I mean, there's been different movies about Taiwan over the years. Why did you choose this documentary to share with President Biden?
Well, I think this film, first of all, is predominantly in English. So it's actually for the English-speaking audience. And it have a massive appeal to the general audience, not just for Taiwanese Americans. So we find that the messaging in the film is very clear, and that it has told a very good story about Taiwan. And when I first saw the wrap cut of the film, I fell in love with it. And I really want to get involved and help Melissa to promote the film.
And the title of this movie, Invisible Nation, so it's telling something right there. And so what is it trying to tell by talking about Invisible Nation? What's the message that this documentary is sharing?
Well, let me share a little secret. That was not the original title.
Oh, really?
Yes. But I think Melissa digested a couple names, and she finally come up with Invisible Nation as a name she wanted to use for the film. And I think it's a pretty good descriptive of Taiwan at the current state. A lot of people know what Taiwan does, but no one want to recognize Taiwan. So it's kind of like a nation, but without any the visibility.
And is that part of what Hello Taiwan is trying to do, is, looking at this fact that the way the politics are right now and trying to give Taiwan a greater voice?
We definitely want to do that. I think the general consensus right now, Taiwan is definitely at the forefront. So we not just want to get the names out there, but we want the people to understand more about Taiwan and appreciate Taiwan and what Taiwan can offer.
And how has the message been received thus far? When you're doing these things in America, when you're talking to people in the White House, how are they responding to your message?
I think the messaging is fantastic, beyond my imaginations. Many of the events that we involved with, we are getting a lot of press coverage. I mean, our Mets event was very popular, and we have spent beyond with one baseball team to multiple baseball teams. We have a lot of local community is very supportive at our effort, and they are not event that what Hello Taiwan at the primary the organizer. We are basically there to help them to do event like that, and our focus is always just promote Taiwan, not our organization. So we have done a lot of very popular events. And all these events are very well received, and we continue to spend, our effort. And during the 5 years that since we established our nonprofit, now we have done over 100 events so far. So we do have a lot of traction.
This past spring, you set up your Hello Taiwan offices here in Taiwan, or you made Taiwan the headquarters for Hello Taiwan?
Yeah, well, in order to expand beyond the United States, we need a place that makes more sense to go global. And being it is going to be an organization promoting Taiwan, we thought is a good idea to put our main office here in Taiwan. So we have that, have better way to gather other chapters around the world, but also we can build a closer tie to some of the local organizations here in Taiwan, and also perhaps we can attract maybe sponsorship from some of the business community here in Taiwan. And more importantly, I think government would like to know whether or not this government is willing to help us to achieve our goals.
And so what are your future plans maybe for moving Hello Taiwan to more nations other than just America and Taiwan? What other maybe projects or goals do you have in that regard?
Well, luckily that we do get a lot of press coverage. So I think Taiwanese Americans Taiwanese in general around the world have heard about Hello Taiwan and what our mission is. And many of them actually reach out to us and they want to open a chapter in their own country or their own city. And we can help them. We can mimic some of the stuff that we have done very well from in New York or United States. And perhaps we can help them with some of the resources that to get started.
So in a few years, maybe when you have offices in many different countries, many different continents around the world, what do you want them to do then together to promote Taiwan?
Well, together, that's why having the office here in Taipei, it kind of makes sense. It kind of ties everything together. And they can monitor what each country, each country is different. So that, we cannot do perhaps the same event, over around the world. And, having a headquarters or a main office here in Taiwan, they can make that adjustment and they can make comparison, from one country to another. And they probably get some feedback from a different country. So we can tailor the different type of the project that's more suitable in the locale.
In 5 years, where do you want to see Hello Taiwan being?
Well, I'd love to see that every Western world, every free world country will have a Hello Taiwan chapter, and then we can all work together to promote Taiwan.
That was Hello Taiwan President Ming Chiang. For Taiwan Talk, I'm Tim Berge.